Just could you talk about what this week has been like when you found out what was going to happen and just what the fallout has been and the emotions have been from that week?
Yeah, it's been a weird couple of days for sure. It was hard at first just because you kind of just reading the stuff. You're not really sure how much of it's true. You're not sure if it's just rumor, But it's kind of weird. Like social media happens fast. You know what I mean? And the guys, team, we were seeing it and stuff. So it's been a weird couple of days. It's just a unique situation. I've never really been a part of something like this. But Coach Mack he met with us and stuff, and he addressed the team, and he was open and honest about everything. And then we had our team meeting later that night again. So we had a good practice yesterday. So it's been a weird couple of days for sure, But I feel like we've done a pretty good job of adjusting. We had a good energy and spirit at practice yesterday, which was good. So, yeah, it's been tough for sure. It's weird, I don't really know how to describe it other than that.
If you had to pinpoint the issues with this year, preseason, you all really thought, I watched you practice, you all were upbeat, thought you were going to have a tremendous season. What went wrong?
I feel like that's a tough question. I feel like it could be a number of things, I feel like when you're losing, though, sometimes it's hard to have a good morale, And I feel like that happened to us in a couple of stretches where we maybe lost a couple of games that we didn't feel like we should have lost. And, it was just hard for us. I feel like it frustrated the locker room. But I don't know if you can pinpoint it really on one issue. I feel like obviously we talked a lot early on about first couple of games our defense wasn't really good, and then we picked that up, and then our offensive execution, we addressed that and talked about how we can do better with that. And then we had that game where we didn't shoot any free throws, and we discussed that. So it's kind of a number of things. I don't really think you can pinpoint it on one issue, but again, we're working hard every day to try to correct those issues. We're still getting better. We're still working every day to get better. And, we're trying to get this thing turned around.
Jarrod, is there a comfort level that Mike is your guy? You guys have obviously played 6 games under him at the start of the year. And what's his message to this team going forward?
Yeah, it definitely helps knowing that Coach McGeese has been with us the entire time, being here with us this summer and in the preseason, and then obviously coached us through the first 6 games. So we have a familiarity of, playing under him and things like that. But his whole message is, we're not going to crawl to the finish line. We're gonna sprint through it. That was the biggest thing. He's not quitting on us. We're not going to quit on him. And as a team and as players, we're not quitting. Obviously, again, it's been a weird week. It's been a trying season, ups and downs, a lot of adversity. You know what I mean? But he's made it very clear that we're not going to quit, and we're going to stay positive. We're going to continue to bring and work hard every day, and we're just trying to bring a positive energy and positive spirit to practice and stay focused on the task at hand.
After Saturday's game, there was the video that kind of went viral when Malik was asked about whether the team was still responding to Coach Mack.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a disconnect between the players and the coaches, and did you sense in the locker room that everybody wasn't bought in?
Again, I think that kind of goes back to just natural frustration of how the season's been going. I don't want to say all that. I feel like, we lost a couple games, that we felt like we shouldn't have lost. I think we lost 5 out of 6 now at this point. It's just been hard. When you lose games, there's always an excuse. There's always it's easy to point the finger and it's easy to make excuses and things like that. And I just think that just kind of comes with it. When you lose games, you get frustrated. It's hard on the team. It's hard on the coaches, and it's been hard. An adverse season for sure. But again, we're trying to have good spirits. We had a good practice yesterday, and we're still working to get better. There's a lot of season left, a lot of games to be played, so we're not giving up right now.
Jarrod, you mentioned after the game on Monday night, you said we're not going to quit. You said that right now. You said Monday night, Coach Mack's not going to quit on us. Are you able to reconcile his decision? Did he hearing from him, did that kind of give you some clarity on why he would do this now and allow you all to move forward?
Yeah, again, when he met with us, he addressed everything, and he was pretty honest about everything. So I don't look at it as him really quitting on us. I wouldn't say that, but I feel like he was honest about it. He was clear in his message. Again, it's a tough situation, man. I'm not in that situation. I've never been in that situation. I just know as a player, and us as a team, we've talked and we practiced yesterday. That we're not giving up. I just want everybody to understand that there's still games to be played. We're bringing a positive spirit and positive energy to practice. We're still working hard to get better every day, and we obviously know that there are things that we can correct and get better at. So, and we know there's still a lot to play for. So at the end of the day, like that's the main thing. Coach McGee said it right. We're sprinting through the finish line, and yeah, we're gonna stand on that.
Jarrod, over the course of the last couple of weeks in particular, Coach Mack would say things. He would say, I put guys in and I don't know what I'm going to get from them, and I don't have explanations for this. And he said, until I figure out what motivates these guys, not much is going to change. He came across publicly as frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Did he come across that way to you guys, and did the public comments affect you guys at all?
I feel like he was frustrated, and I feel like he had that right, just like we all were. No one likes losing. I don't think I know anybody who likes to lose. And we lost a decent amount of games, and we lost a couple in a row, some that we felt like we shouldn't have lost. So there was definitely a level of frustration. Obviously, we have been up and down as a team. We've had some inconsistencies, and I think he was frustrated. But I think we're all frustrated. I know I've been frustrated. I don't like to lose, so it's been tough. Obviously, again, been through a lot of adversity, a lot of ups and downs this season. So he probably you said he came off as frustrated. He probably was, and I feel like he had that right.
As or after the decision was made, Coach Mack said that it had been building, and I'm wondering, did you sense that he had become resigned, that this just wasn't going to work, before Saturday, and everything that went down there?
Are you asking if I knew that it was coming?
Did you sense it? Was there a change in him? Did you feel like he was at all, reached the end of his rope?
Again, I think there was a level of frustration due to how the season was going. I still feel like, he was doing the best that he could and, coaching us. I just think there was some frustration. I don't want to say I knew that he was going to, that there was going to be that this was going to happen. I don't think I was expecting that. I don't think I saw that coming, really. But, again, I think that kind of goes, he was frustrated as a coach. If I was a coach, I'd probably been frustrated too, So it's tough, but I don't think I saw this coming, though.
Jarrod, you personally on the court, you've been shooting the ball well the last couple games. Is that something you saw coming? Have you been putting in more work? Is it a surprise to you, or is it just kind of happened?
No, it's not a surprise. I know we've addressed this a couple times, and we talked about it, the shooting percentage and everything like that. For me, it's just a matter of putting in the work every day and trusting that work, being consistent, and being confident in that. It's been hard because I haven't been able to put any threes down, especially early on. But I feel like I've gotten a rhythm in the last couple of games. So, again, I'm just remaining confident and trusting in my abilities and trusting my work.
Jarrod, when you were talking about weird, the last few days being weird, when did you guys find out for real? You're on social media. You saw things kind of transpiring. When did you guys find out for real? And Coach Mack did say he was upset that he wasn't able to tell you guys first.
Yeah. I don't really know if we ever actually knew until probably until he met with us, or up until that point. It just, we walked outside the dorm, there was media outside the dorm. Then we walked to the gym, and there was media at the gym. So it kind of just seemed weird, but I don't really know if we ever actually knew. It was just a lot of reading and speculation and stuff like that. And then, when he addressed us at that point, we obviously knew.
What was that meeting like?
Again, he was very open. He was honest about it. We were kind of sitting in the bleachers just listening to what he was saying. But I appreciated the honesty and everything. So it was kind of, again, it was hard. You don't really expect the head coach to not have your head coach for the last 10 games of the season. I know I've never been a part of anything like that. But, again, it's kind of a unique situation. So,
If I
Jarrod,
could go back
again,
to the question about your shooting a minute ago. I think you're 8 of 11 in your last 2 games, and you've come off the bench those 2 games. Is there any chance there's a connection in that way at all?
I don't know. Maybe there is. I'm not entirely sure. Again, man, it's I've been playing this game for a long time, played in a lot of college games, and you go through stretches where it can be hard and it can be, it can mentally take a toll on you. But again, I just go back to the work that I put in every day. It's been consistent. It's not like this is something that's new or I haven't been doing. So I just trust my work, and I stay confident in myself. I believe in myself. And, I'm not sure if that's a direct correlation or not, but, I guess we'll see going forward. I'm going to stay confident, though.
Jarrod, you talked about frustration quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the new offense has had anything to do with the players' frustration? You've shot it well, but the consistency of scoring the ball has been poor. Do you think that had something to do with Coach Mack's frustration and you all's frustration?
Yeah, I would say, maybe not the new offense itself, maybe just the execution and the production within the offense. I feel like a lot of times we get some good looks and we just don't put them down. Sometimes we don't execute the way that we need to. Sometimes I know we've had games where we turned it over a lot, and that's put us in tough positions. So I think it's a number of things where that frustration can come from. But yeah, there's definitely some there's definitely been offensive inconsistency throughout the season with our team, and that has caused some frustration, I would say, with players and the coaches. They're trying to figure out what's best for us. We're trying to figure out how we can get better and figure it out, and make the offense work more efficiently. So, yeah, I feel like the offense has caused us frustration. I don't want to say it's the new offense is the reason, but I would say that maybe our execution or our production within it, yes.
All right, thanks, Matt. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.